Okay, so we're on a new mission tonight. We are making salsa, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I've done it. I've already done it, and it's turned out to be absolutely delicious. We're cheating. We're just using Miss Wage's salsa mix for the seasoning mix. But the reason we're putting up all the salsa is because we are overrun with tomatoes and peppers. Oh, there's some onions around here somewhere. And of course, I got a bunch of cucumbers because I'm making pickles. So I have to show you how I make the pickles too, even though it's super simple. But I'll show you guys this just so, yeah, you can see how simple it actually is. Miss Wage's salsa mix. This makes 5 pints. Excuse me. And it's got all your instructions right on the back on how to do it. It calls for, so many pounds of fresh tomatoes, whatever. But what I really look to is somewhere down here it says, well, when it says how many cups it makes, it says it makes 5 pints, so that's 10 cups. And so what I do is, as I'm cutting up the tomatoes, I'm just chopping them up in this little Ultra Chef Express. I bought that thing at a gun show years ago. It's a little chintzy little thing, but it actually works really well for chopping up the tomatoes. So each little batch that I run in there is about 2 cups. So I dump it into here, just double check. So I'll do 2 of those, 4 cups, transfer the 4 cups to my bulk pot. So you can already see the kind of tomato, I don't want to say, it's not a puree, but I've already got 10 cups of the tomato in there, and then I had some leftover diced up bell peppers, and I have 1 jalapeno and a couple of chili peppers that I just chopped up. There's a few more chili peppers, actually the jalapenos in there still. Anyway, I'm going to make a double batch, so hopefully this pan will hold it. It's going to be close. So right now I'm just chopping and mixing up the tomatoes and peppers, and then I think all it says on here is as far as making it, yeah, you just combine it all, bring the mixture to a boil, simmer for 10 minutes, and you're ready. That's it. So once the salsa's cooked, then you can freeze it, serve it hot, or can it up. So we're going to be doing the Waterbath canner. So let me get the rest of this all processed up. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get my canner, get water in there and get it turned on and warming up so I can get my jars hot, and then I'll keep processing while the jars are heating. Okay, so I got it all mixed up here. Used up every last tomato that I had, although I'm sure there'll be more tomorrow. We can't really keep up. But that is brim full, which I actually had it divided in half there for a little bit. I put some in the second pan, not really in half, but just so I had room to actually stir it in the pans, get it all really well mixed, and then I can combine it all back into this one. Excuse me. So I'm just waiting now for this pot. It says to boil it and then simmer it for a while. So we're just letting it simmer for a while. Obviously the jars are already hot. They're making all sorts of racket. We're going to let this get up hot, simmer for about 10 minutes. Really probably didn't even need to be that long. And then we'll get it jarred up and get it boiling. Okay, so here's our finished product. Pretty well looks exactly like, I think, what I showed you at the beginning. And it's actually the day after, so I've already cleaned everything up, which feels really good because we've been canning for the last 3 days, and there's still just stuff all over the counters, but I'm trying to get things cleaned up. Got all the big pots and pans and everything cleaned up. But this second batch of salsa, there was the first one, salsa 1, was just purely the Miss Wage's spice. Salsa 2, I put a little bit more of my own peppers in it. And also added in the cilantro, and that made a huge difference. It's amazing, just 1 head of cilantro mixed into the whole batch, or one bundle, I guess, if you will, not a head. But I wasn't really sure how it would cook down and how it would taste, but it makes a huge difference, and it tastes good. A huge difference in a good way, yeah. It kind of, it's funny, it kind of comes and goes. It's like if you get a leaf of it, then it's like, wow, it's really strong, but again, in a good way. So it's like you don't always get that kick of cilantro, but when you do, it's totally worth it. So anyway, homemade salsa from Miss Wage's. Highly recommend it. Try it. It's an easy batch. If you got a bunch of tomatoes, even if you don't have peppers, if all you got is a bunch of tomatoes, and of course it says on the packet, you can go buy canned tomatoes if you want to, just to make fresh salsa. But certainly if you're overrun with tomatoes, that's probably the simplest, easiest thing you can do with them. Of course, if you like chips and salsa, which we do. So yeah. Use that for the base, just tomatoes and Miss Wage's. Throw in whatever else you want. Super good, totally worth it. And looking forward to cleaning all this up over the next year.